Hope you're doing good. I know I haven't done a YouTube video in a very long time, but I thought I might do one. So I'm in my apartment in Paris right now, and just wanted to show you guys around. Doing my laundry, putting everything away. That's the room. That's how it looks. It's like pretty big. My sister forgot this one here because my brother and sister were here for the weekend. Show you guys around. My dishes, minimalistic like I like it. So this is how it looks. This is where I eat. Yeah, I like it the way it is. I literally bought this, although at my cousin's place. It's the bathroom. Because this is my place, but it's literally my second degree cousin's place because I'm only having this for a month. First, I know you guys might be asking yourselves, like, what am I doing at the moment? So I've already made myself home. How am I working? Am I modeling a lot? It is a good question because Paris, I was in Milan for a month and a half, I think. That was because I signed with Industria as an agent, so it was a mother agency. And I did 2 castings there. It didn't work out too well because I didn't get any job. Actually, now that I'm done with my studies, I sort of want to focus on modeling because I've always wanted to do it. That's sort of like why I even started Instagram. But I was working online a lot, which I'll get back to. But you know, as the time is coming, I'm realizing that I don't know, like I can maybe do sort of like better than modeling and just pictures, and that, you know, you can still do pictures even if you do a lot of other cool stuff. I'm like a very lifestyle type of guy, but you know, I feel like I also want to share my thoughts on things. I also want to, you know, do videos where there's more to me and more to what I have to say, I guess. Nothing much happened in Milan. Besides the fact that I met a lot of cool models, I learned more about how the job is day to day. And one of the models, well, he talked about me to his mother agent, so I ended up signing with them, which is Puka Images, and they already got me signed at East West in Germany. So even if, you know, Milan wasn't about like getting that many jobs and stuff, I still got signed in like other agencies thanks to the fact that I connected with people in Milan, so that was helpful. After that, I went to Paris, where my godfather lives with my mom's best friend. So there's like really long family friends of ours. And so I stayed there for the weekend, and I went back to Nice because Nice is pretty close to Italy on my way back. And then I took the train back to Paris. And now I'm in Paris, and so I rented the apartment in Paris from my second degree cousin that happens to be in Mexico for a whole month. So I'm here until the 20th of July, and then I'm probably gonna, you know, enjoy the summer, go down to the French Riviera. So that's sort of like what I've got planned for the moment. As for the modeling side, I'm sort of focusing on that, I guess. But I've realized that, you know, traveling a lot, I got like so tired that I wasn't able to like be as productive as I was when I had like full control of my time and I was really focusing on doing videos and stuff. Cleaning up the corridor, so sometimes it's a little noisy. Because I had like this whole time period where I would like really just focus on trying to do good videos. It kind of gets me distracted from work. Oh shit. Can you guys hear? In Paris, and I'm probably here till the 20th of July, and then I'll go down, enjoy. And I'm sort of like waiting for my mother agency to see if I'm going to be placed somewhere in the world, because I sort of want to like continue modeling, and maybe like the end, like I kind of want to go to Asia, and at the same time the end goal would be New York, and I really want to move to the States at some point. And it would make it easier to like have an agency there and get visa reasons and stuff as a French guy. That would be cool. So that's sort of like hopefully what will end up happening. And why am I so busy? So that was like the modeling part, but there's also a part I don't just do modeling, but I also work online. It happened like this. I ended my master's in marketing and strategy at Dauphine last year. I did 6 months where I worked in Bremen in a communication agency in Germany, which was amazing. I loved the team, I loved the work, and at the same time, I felt like it didn't have the freedom that I wanted and also needed to reach my ambitions in terms of like influencing, in terms of modeling. And I feel like I had to make this choice whether I just wanted to work full-time in a communication agency and just do that, or if I wanted to like, you know, continue doing everything I do on the side at a higher level and I felt like the best way was trying to find a path where I have more freedom. So the first thing I did is an internship for like a month and a half in Brussels for a member of the European Parliament, which is French. And so I worked for her. I helped her with her content strategy. I would like take pictures of her, do her posts, tell her what she has to post. We did a lot of vlogs. People really liked them, and so I did that for a while. What happened is that I had this foot problem for a really long time. I don't know if you guys remember, but I sort of shared that on Instagram and stuff. But basically I have a ankylosing spondylitis, and it took a really long time for me to figure out that it was that, because I just thought that the reason why my everything was hurting was just because I used to do a lot of gymnastics. Like I was France's national champion in acrobatic gymnastics in the national B, so it's sort of like the second lead. So it's not elite, but like I used to do a lot of gymnastics, so in my head it was like the reason why my whole body was hurting. But then I realized I had a chronic inflammatory disease, and then so that was hurting. So I sort of like, after that experience at the European Parliament, which was basically just an internship for like a month and a half, I was like, okay, I'm gonna focus on my health. I'm not gonna do stuff, and gonna try to figure out what I want to do with my life. And after that, quite naturally actually, I had like a friend of my dad's that needed help with his Moringa brand, because like he wasn't really into Instagram and stuff. So I wanted to keep on doing the same thing, but helping him out with his Moringa brand and his content strategy and his whole digital strategy, really, because like the website also, I gave some advice on that so that, you know, it makes it better and more minimalistic, and benchmarking other brands, for example. So I started working for him. So I had like this whole period of time where I was trying to like do my first contracts, or figure out how am I supposed to like invoice them. Is it supposed to be on an hourly basis or whatever? And yeah, that sort of happened, and I signed with a communication agency in Germany. So that was like a company I worked for that I ended up now working as a freelancer. Biggest role that I have two other roles which are sort of like also part of like the online work I do. One of them is strategic partnerships for the EMEA region, because I speak German and French and English, for the ISCA, so that's the International Supply Chain Education Alliance. So basically they sell certifications, and I've been working for them for a while as a student, because they needed like guys like me that had supply chain as a course, and I could ask and understand experts, ask questions, moderate panels, and they would basically use my image to promote interviews they would do with experts and conduct panels. And I was also at events. So I've been working for them for like 3 years on a freelance basis, but it was always like on a mission. Like, for example, I had a mission that would be like, this is the budget we have, would you like to conduct this interview? So I did that for like 3 years. And then after I worked for the European Parliament, they sort of like liked the direction I was taking and the fact that I was a freelancer, and so I signed a contract with them. And so that's probably one of like the biggest jobs I have at the moment in terms of the work I'm doing online. They do want me to help them, start a podcast. I think that's like 20% of my work, just try to figure out the social media strategy. It's mostly on LinkedIn that happens for certifications, because it's just such a corporate thing. That's why they like the fact that I work for the European Parliament, because it's just like in the same type of like very corporate type of stuff. Is I manage leads, so they have like potential universities or potential businesses that they could implement those supply chain certifications or sustainability certifications, because they do that too, in there. So for example, if there's a university that already has like a supply chain course and they don't have a certification for it, well, if they want the students to have added value on their CV and have like a legit certification in supply chain, well, we'll come in and be like, can the university finance those certifications so that the students have this added value on their CV. It's a lot about connecting with people. It's a lot about being on those events. It's a lot about writing emails, really, also, and talking about strategy with the team. And yeah, that's a big part of the job I do. Days look like this. I have free disposal of my time and how I use it. I work a lot online, and I still do content on social media, vlogs, and stuff, but I just wanted to do a video to like keep you guys up to date to where I'm at right now and what exactly I'm doing, and I thought, you know, a YouTube video would be like the best thing to do. For listening to this video, and hope you guys liked it. Feel free to comment, feel free to share, feel free to subscribe if you're new. Thanks for listening, and bye.